Yeah. Hi again, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the introduction to Onpassive in the video you've just watched. And I'm sure you've got a lot of questions that you've got in your head that you want answering. This video here is to answer some of the main questions we get asked on a regular basis. And here to answer them is Team UK and Ireland. And I want to introduce you, please, to Andy Burks, Azza Khan, Chris Vaughan, Neil Parkinson, Patrick McGuigan, Paul Angus, Victor Ogumbaladi, myself, Red Redfern, and our host, Pete Rogers. So the first question we're going to have today is going to be to Andy. So please, Andy, no, sorry, Paul. Paul, what type of businesses can benefit from using the Onpassive platform? Over to you, Paul.
Yes, hello everyone, and welcome. The good thing about Onpassive, it covers a wide range of businesses. So it's not just online, it's online and offline. So there's going to be many marketers. There's going to be people from the network marketing industry, affiliate marketing industry. They're really keen to enhance their business with a better communication system, which we can offer. And there's offline businesses, things like estate agents, marketing companies. They're all been hit, obviously, over the last year. And they'll be very keen to see what tools and services that Onpassive can offer to get their business off the ground. So it benefits anyone and everyone, big and small.
Thanks very much, Paul. That was fantastic. So the next question is going to go to Azza Khan. Azza, what happens if you can't build a team yourself? Should you be worried about it?
Right, great question, Red. Basically, you absolutely got nothing to worry about. Onpassive is designed to help you build customers and clients underneath here. So there's no need to worry at all. If most people don't like recruiting, and that's why they're joining by the minute in Onpassive, because Onpassive does that. That's the traffic that we pay the traffic to Onpassive. That's what we pay for, and we get delivered the customers. So I hope that.
Yeah, it does. It sounds fantastic. So we are paying them to do it all for us.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Azza. The next question then it goes to Andy Burks. Andy, how much can I realistically expect to make from Onpassive? It's one of the top questions out there. Give us a bit of an idea, Andy.
Okay, all right, yeah, this question comes up a lot. I like to be conservative with expectations so that we can under-promise and over-perform. As we launch to the world, all of the founding members automatically come into Onpassive and become customers. That means we pay between $100 and $250 to make use of the tools and the products that Onpassive provide. But for today, let's just assume the monthly cost is going to be $150 or £110. We will go into the back office, click a button, become resellers of the IT products. Once we've done this, Onpassive goes to work for us. They then use all of their tools and products or their suite of products to create an automated system. They set up our website, they create a funnel, they drive traffic to our website, and they close all of these potential customers for us. All of these customers that come in automatically become part of our group, and we get paid on the volume. Okay, so how many customers are we going to have? That's a good question. About 4 months ago, Ash made an estimation. Now, he was specifically conservative about this estimation, but reckoned that we should have around 100 million customers within the first year, bearing in mind that the potential market for these products is over 3 billion customers. So that's a tiny, tiny percentage. All right, so what does this mean for us as individuals? Let's say, for argument's sake, and again, I'm going to be conservative here, but let's say for argument's sake, it takes 3 months to bring in 3 customers for each of us. So it's you start off as you, then it's you plus 3, so that's 4 in your team. Then those 4 to 12 plus your 4, that's 16 in your team. Then 16 to 48 plus your 16, that's 64 in your team. And one more cycle, 64 goes to 192. Plus your 64, the total group that you'd have at the end of year 1 would be 256. This would then provide you with a monthly income of in excess of £3,500 a month, pound that is, okay? And if it stayed static, if it didn't grow any more than that, that's an income of £42,000 a year. All right, the bad news is it won't stay static. It's going to grow next year and the year after that and the year after that. Okay. All right. So again, if we say that it doesn't take 3 months, it takes 6 months to take on 3 customers. At the end of year 2, you'd still be on an income of 3,500 a month.
Right.
That's more than most people's pensions.
Yeah.
Okay. Please be aware, though, that this is for someone that does absolutely nothing towards speaking to anybody or sharing this. And to be fair, most people don't like to share things. But again, to be fair, if you start seeing a return, you'll get that light bulb moment, like it took me 4 months to do, and you're likely to share it with everyone, including friends and family. Finally, I mentioned earlier on that this is a monthly fee. It's around £110, as I estimated. But here, the kicker is that if you have 3 direct customers in your group, you never go out of pocket again, because the commission coming in would more than cover this monthly cost. Hopefully that
Right.
answers your question.
That is amazing. Thank you, Andy. That is fantastic. Cheers, brother. That's great. Okay, over to Neil Parkinson now. And Neil's question is, I don't understand anything about digital products and marketing. So how can Onpassive benefit me? Over to you, Neil.
Well, that's an interesting question, Red. And quite simply, the answer is you don't need to know anything about the products or the marketing. As has been said before, this is a totally automated, done for you system. You are the reseller, and the company will target customers at the moment who are paying monthly for these similar types of products. You'll probably not even get any information on any customers at all, because the customer will in fact be doing the prospecting, the closing of the deal, any upselling that needs doing, any customer support. It's a full done for you system, and that is in effect what you are paying the company to do.
Fantastic. Thanks very much. The more questions I'm asking at the moment, I want to join up again. It sounds fantastic, and I hope it's helping people out there to understand a little bit more. Okay, thanks very much, Neil. The next question is up for Paddy. Paddy, I've seen various dates about when Onpassive should have launched. Is there a reason for this?
Hi, Red. Hi, everyone. No, there's no reason. It's started 2 years ago. 2 years isn't a long time for a global tech company with the structure and size of Onpassive. If we take Microsoft, for instance, it took 8 years for Microsoft to launch. And don't forget, Microsoft only launched in the USA for starters. They went on to launch in other countries. We are launching in 212 countries simultaneously. So you got to understand the magnitude of this what we're taking part in. This is massive. And I think 2 years isn't a long time to wait. Now, a lot of people are asking that question. It's a very good question too. I would just say have a little patience. It's coming. We're 99% there. It's basically the admin stuff, the boring stuff, as I like to call it, that's getting sorted now, you know what I mean? So have patience. We're near enough there, and believe you me, it's worth the wait. Cheers.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Paddy. And really, you know, it is imperative that if you want to be part of this company, we have to get in now, because once we then launch to the world, that the founder's position, that's it, gone. There is not going to be more. So if you want to be a founder, now is definitely the time. Paddy, thanks very much. So next up, we've got Victor Gumbaladi. He's a fantastic character, and he is absolutely killing it within Onpassive. So your question, Victor, is we have physical offices around the world. Where are they, and what are their purposes?
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I get these questions often. And the answer is we do have offices in Orlando. That is where the CEO, Ash Pamfala, is based. We also have offices in India, Bangalore. And we just opened a new office in Hyderabad, which is high-tech city. 5 floors building where over 500 staffs, IT experts are working, you know, presently 24/7, 7 days a week, day and night. So these are the areas where we have offices.
Fantastic.
And the reason,
sorry, Victor.
Yeah, the reason why we have these offices is because, one, because of the employees. They are professionals, they are technicians, they are experts, consultants, customer care and admin. Whenever we have a problem on, in Onpassive, they are there to help us and make sure everything is working perfectly. Also, the reason why we have offices, because some people are asking, why is there offices when it is just online opportunity? It is a home, made professional brand. It gives us gives people the confidence, the legality, the compliance that we are real. That because people want to see where is the office, where are they situated, and that is the more reason why we are legitimate, we are compliant, because of reputation, marketing, attraction, because people wants to deal with a company that, they can phone, they can have access, they can see, they can Google it and see it. So that's one of the reasons. And because of high productivity of the staff that will be working for Onpassive, it's better than, it's better to be in the office than working at home. Everything is guided, control, rules and regulation. That's the reason.
Okay, fantastic. And obviously, as we grow, we will be opening more offices in different locations around the world because we are a global company.
That's correct.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Victor. That was excellent. Okay, next up is Chris Vaughan. Chris, your question. What is the purpose of the UK and Ireland leadership team? That's all us people here. And how can you, as a founder, benefit from it?
Okay, yep, thanks, Red. Hi, everyone. I think the main purpose
your video's not on, Chris. There you go.
Can you see me now?
No, you just turned it off again, mate. Have another go.
You're gonna have to come back to me. I can't.
That's okay, Chris.
Okay, that's fine.
To answer the question.
Okay. So, yeah, just answer it without your video, and that's fine.
Well, the main purpose of the Leadership Council can be summed up as SAS. S, to share ideas, A, to answer questions, and S, to offer support. So we've come together to help everyone succeed with Onpassive and offer support when you need it, both in the pre-launch phase and when the business launches. So our Leadership Council is all about teamwork. And now it's a cliche, but together we can achieve more. And as a collective, we're here to help in any way we can and help everyone. So we can offer advice, ideas, support, and provide answers to any questions you might have about Onpassive and Go founders. So yes, Onpassive is a global business for individuals to earn a residual income, but the UK and Ireland Leadership Council gives people an outlet that's closer to home. And so I just want to tell you a little bit about us. We're a team of 9 people who all come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell. And most importantly, we've got a wealth of experience to share. So there's always going to be someone in our team who'll be able to help you, and hopefully someone you'll be able to relate to. Some of us are self-employed, some work in the public sector, others in the private sector. Some of us have done online businesses before, and some of us have won a lot of money, but also lost money. So we know the good, the bad, and the ugly. We've got council members who are good at all the numbers. We've got others who are good at the marketing and the communication side of things. And some are good at team building. Others are good at motivating people. But there's someone for every type of person in this business. There's something for everyone. So just as a final point, I just wanted to mention that a longer term strategy for Onpassive in the UK and Ireland is to have offices in the British Isles. So as time goes by, our Leadership Council is only going to get bigger and stronger, which is actually just a reflection of how Onpassive is going to be in the future. Okay.
Chris, thanks very much, mate. That was absolutely fantastic.
Sorry about the video.
So, no, don't worry, mate. Don't worry about it. Hey, this is what it's all about. Okay, so next up we've got Peter Rogers then. So Peter, your question. What is the Go Founders community and why is it separate from the Onpassive website?
Okay, that's a good question, and I've been asked that question many times. Hello, everyone, and obviously I'll try and answer that the best way I can. Go Founders, obviously, when you come to look at the opportunity of Onpassive, we have a background which is the beginning of the Onpassive businesses, which is called Go Founders, and the community of Go Founders is obviously the Go Founders community, which is the likes of us. We're all founders of the Onpassive business. So what I'm trying to say here is that the Go Founders position is a position as a founder position for the Onpassive business when we launch. Now, it's going to be separate because obviously with the Go Founders position, we have a back office with the Go Founders. We have links within the back office so we can invite people and share the business opportunity with people if you choose to. As some of the leaders here have already said, it's a business that you don't have to share. If you just want to be involved and you don't want to build a team, that's fine. The Onpassive business will obviously build your team. But so the difference between the Onpassive and the Go Founders is a community of founders like us at the moment. Once we go live, we will go into a soft launch, which we will obviously introduce the business to new founders. And then as soon as we go on to Onpassive, we actually become customers of the Onpassive business. So then we'll have like a community of Onpassive. So it's two separate communities. So we'll have the communities of the Go Founders, and then we'll have the community of the Onpassive. So, you know, there is a difference, and the founder's position is a founder position for the Onpassive business. I hope that answers the question.
It does, Pete. Lovely, fantastic. And so, Pete.
Right. Okay, Red. The question I got for you, Red, is how do I build a team, and what is the best way of doing this?
Well, do you know something? Again, this is a much asked question, probably second in line to what Andy got with how much money am I going to do, because a lot of people say that they can't build a team. Now, there's various ways you can do it, and the best way of doing it is to share it. You do not have to do anything else except for sharing it. And people saying, well, how do I share it? Well, the simplest way is, you know, when you're telling your friends about a fantastic movie you've just seen, or you've just been out and had a great meal, how do you tell somebody about that movie or a meal? It's very similar to sharing the Onpassive opportunity. You just tell them about what you have discovered, okay? Now, you've just watched a video before this one, and it explained the whole of the Onpassive opportunity in a nutshell, a little bit of a snippet. Now, we have every single week, at some point every day, is a webinar like the one you watched that you can invite people that you think might be interested in joining Onpassive to one of these webinars, and let the person who is doing that webinar explain it all for them. So you don't even have to explain it. All you have to do is to say to your friends, I've just got involved with this fantastic company. I really wish you could have a quick look at it. Here's the link to that webinar. And then you get them to that webinar, and the people who are doing the webinar will explain it all for you. Once they've listened to it, then you can follow up with them to introduce them to your link to get them to sign up in your team. So that's the best way of doing it. Just be very relaxed, don't sell, just share. Anyway, that's it for me, and I hope that has answered your questions and all of the other questions that we have had here today. If you are interested in becoming a founder or reseller with the Onpassive ecosystem, there is a link just below this video. Just click on that, and that will get you signed up with our team here. And we are, as Chris said, we are all here to help you succeed in this Onpassive opportunity. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. And from myself and absolutely all of the rest of the UK and Ireland leadership team, bye for now.
Okay, bye.
I noticed Chris